Hello Mila, hello Jack. Hello everybody else who's watching. Welcome to Storytime with Grandad. Today's book is from Bob the Builder and it is Bob and the Model Railway. One day Mrs Bentley asked Bob to build a model railway in her shed as a surprise for Mr Bentley. "We'll build a train track that goes round in a circle," said Bob. "I'll fetch Dizzy and some materials," offered Wendy. Bob and Wendy were making chicken wire hill shapes when Mrs Bentley came in with Mr Bentley's train set. "He doesn't usually let me touch it," she said, taking an old engine out of its box. "He's had this one since he was a boy," Mrs Bentley explained. But then the engine slipped out of her hand and smashed into pieces. "Oh!" she shrieked. "Don't worry, Mrs Bentley," said Wendy. "Bob can fix it." "Not this time," said Bob. "I'm sorry. Let's look in the phone book for shops that sell model trains," Wendy suggested. Mrs Bentley phoned several shops, but no one could help her. "Perhaps we should look at one of Mr Bentley's train magazines," said Wendy. In the shed, Bob was putting paper and glue in Dizzy's drum for her to mix together. "What's the mixture for, Bob?" asked Dizzy. "This mixture is called paper mâché, and it's to cover the chicken wire," he replied. "When it's dry, Wendy will paint it green so that the chicken wire looks like hills." At the yard, the machines were playing trains. "Real trains can carry people," said Scoop. So they borrowed Travis's trailer from Farmer Pickles, and Spud said he would be the conductor. Then off they chuffed to see Bob. The train stopped outside Mrs Bentley's house. "Hello, Bob," said Scoop. "We're playing trains. I'm the engine." "And I'm the conductor," said Spud. "Would you like a ride?" "Yes," said Bob. "To the yard, please, conductor." And then Mrs Bentley came out of the house. "Mrs Bentley's drawn a circle round the engine in a magazine," she said. "But it's from a shop on the other side of town." "Our train can take you there after we take Bob back to the yard," said Scoop. While the train took Mrs Bentley across town, Bob stayed at the yard and made some little houses out of wood. Then he took them back to the shed. Wendy had been painting the rest of the model. "I can lay the track now," Bob told her. Later, when they had finished, Mrs Bentley rushed into the shed. "We'll have to hide," she said, giving Bob the new engine to put on the track. "Mr Bentley's on his way home." "Hello, dear," called Mr Bentley. "Where are you?" "I'm in the shed," Mrs Bentley called back. "Whatever are you doing in there?" he asked, and opened the door. "Surprise!" sang Bob, Wendy, and Mrs Bentley. "My word!" Mr Bentley exclaimed. "A proper model railway, and a new engine too. Thank you." Then he put on his engine driver's cap and started to play. The end. Goodbye, Mila. Goodbye, Jack. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.